My project is on Ford Motor, which is number 8 on the Fortune 500. Ford Motor is one of the first companies to build and sell cars and continues to successfully manufacture, sell, and service automobiles. There are several forces that affect the automotive industry. Overproduction, which is the flooding of the market with too many cars. The company is unable to sell all the vehicles, and they are forced to sell them at below market price to move the industry. Second is competition, which is foreign and domestic companies that compete for the same consumer market. Third is consumer spending trends, or economic conditions that influence what people will buy and when. And fourth is commodity prices, the prices of materials needed to manufacture the vehicles. It is the goal of Ford Motor to build a car that fulfills the dreams and aspirations of each target customer group. Ford knows what their customers want. Trust and transparency. Consumers reward companies for being upfront and honest about their products. Fuel-efficient vehicles. Consumers are aware of the cost of owning and operating a vehicle. Safety and security. Consumers know that the car they drive has all the safety features to keep them safe on the road. Peace of mind, knowing that the car they drive is dependable and that the company they buy it from is there to service and answer any questions they have. And maximum performance, consumers want vehicle technology that will give them information and feedback about the performance of their car. Ford Motors takes a generational approach to their target market groups. Baby boomers, they range from 55 and up. There are about 71 million potential buyers. They know what the vehicle they want, and they have the money to spend. Generation X, there are about 41 million potential buyers. This consumer group is not into material things. They are acceptable to traditional marketing practices. They like to do product research. They look for quality in what they buy. Generation Y is also known as millennials or eco-boomers. There are about 80 million potential buyers. This is the first generation to grow up with computers, mobile phones, iPods, iPads, and social networking. This consumer group wants to know everything about a product they buy. At Ford Motor Company, all advertising is geared towards an increasing awareness about their products. The goal of advertising is to increase interest in a performance for Ford Motor products. There are 3 primary advertising strategies. First is social networking. Ford was the first automaker to reveal vehicles using social media. The company uses Facebook, Twitter, Google, Instagram, and YouTube, and their own website to connect the customers. According to a poll, consumer satisfaction rates through Twitter are 92% or higher. In 2012, the company first introduced the new Ford Explorer on Facebook. The second is non-traditional marketing. This includes Drive One. This marketing program lets the consumers actually drive the cars and experience the vehicle firsthand. This gives the consumer the opportunity to evaluate the product and become more likely to buy it. The second is Drive One for your school. Participants who test drive a new Ford vehicle can help raise money for their schools. Each test drive, Ford Motors donates $20 to a school. And the last advertising is traditional advertising. Television, newspapers, magazines. The goal of this type of advertising is to increase awareness of the company itself, awareness of their products, and advertise the dealers and service program. To develop new products, the company responds to market demands through market research and product development efforts. Ford Motors offers a large production selection. This includes small, medium, and large cars and trucks, with all best-in-class quality, fuel efficiency, and smart design. Ford Motors has a vehicle to meet the needs and desires of the consumer base. This includes high-end luxury models like the Lincoln Town Car, mid-sized sedans like the Ford Explorer, the small cars like the Ford Escape, and the hybrid plug-ins like the C-Max. Ford is famous for its lineup of trucks and off-road vehicles. The Ford F-150 is one of the most popular trucks on the road. Ford does a considerable amount of time researching the economic needs of their potential customers. They use competitive pricing and consumer pricing when determining what market price will be. They offer the consumer a wide range of vehicles that reflect a varied price range that allow all customers an opportunity to buy their products. Ford Motors has dealerships and service centers around the world. They advertise to meet the needs of the culture of the country they are selling to. Service needs must also meet cultural demands, and the company is well set up to meet those needs globally. Ford sells globally through dealerships and service centers around the world. They also use marketing channels, which are interdependent organizations that help make a product or service available for use or consumption by the consumer or business user. Ford Motors spends a considerable amount of time or energy pursuing the younger generations through social media. They do not spend this amount of energy pursuing the baby boomers. These are 70 million potential buyers that are not being targeted. This generation has just begun to live, and they have the money to spend and are ready to spend it. TrueCar.com conducted a study and found that the top brands purchased by baby boomers are premium automakers known for high-end appointments, luxury, and flashy appeal. The high-end vehicles of choice were BMW, Lexus, Mercedes, and Volvo. Ford ranked very low on the list. Ford Motors has to create a marketing strategy to capture this customer group. The marketing strategy for the baby boomers has to be different from the social media approach they take with the younger generations. This group must be targeted by Ford's traditional marketing methods such as newspapers, magazines, televisions, and radio. This concludes my presentation.